70% of wealthy people, money is gone by the time their children get it. And 90% of the time, it's gone by the time their grandchildren get it. And everybody talk about how hard they working, how hard they grinding, so they can leave their kids a legacy, a bunch of money, and all those things, which is dope as hell. But the reality is, most of the time when they get their money, it's gonna be gone anyway. And the reason is, most of the time, the children don't have the tools, the will, the knowledge to really continue on their legacy. And people also don't talk about how when you give somebody a huge lump sum of money without them having to earn it, it ends up only crippling them. Which is why 70% of the time when your children get the money, they end up blowing it. So we use and throw around this term generational wealth all the time, but the real term we should be using is a generational code of conduct. You have to pass down morals, integrity, work ethic, education, spiritual guidance. Because you can get somebody all the money in the world, but if you don't pass down those things, they are 100% going to self destruct.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Robert here. I agree with the young man 100%. This generational wealth thing has been thrown around too much, and it's become more of a selling point, a marketing scheme for, I know those in my community, maybe you may feel like that's being directed to you as well. You have to have some type of structure, some type of, I'll use the scriptures. Raise a child in the way that they should go. Bring them up in the way they should go. Spiritually, work ethic, morals, principles. And when they get old, they won't depart. So it does no good for you to amass and build something only to hand it to someone that is ill-equipped to take it forward. That's why I wanted to do the video. I see a lot of you guys killing yourselves trying to set stuff up for people that may not want to do what it is that you do. And when I say people, your children, those coming behind you. And the question I want you to think about as we go forward is it helping or is it hurting? Because that's a real question that we have to ponder as we move forward. So get down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Let's move forward.
Generational wealth, which I hate that term. I hate that term.
Why?
Because it's a marketing. It turned into a marketing strategy.
Facts.
And especially in our community.
Yes.
And I'm tired of our people constantly shoving that down our people's throat about generational wealth, and then making people feel what's the word I want to use? Guilty that they're not setting their next generation up so that they could supposedly live that generational life. Everybody, if you listen to the word, is generational, means continual, okay? Not generational meaning one generation. You understand? So parents, you're doing your thing. Be proud of yourself. You busting your tail. You sending your kids to the best school that you can give them. You also want to better yourself. Bravo to you. Put your kids in the best position to then pass them the baton and let them do their job. So I really wish that we would stop this generational wealth marketing to our people and then making our people. This is the reason why our people are doing penitentiary chances.
Real talk.
This is the reason why our people are doing these PPP scams and all the other stuff that they're doing that'll get your ass locked up because you feeling that you need to do this to level your family up. Nah, this takes time.
So do you agree with them? Do you disagree? I don't know if I'll go as far as saying that because of the pressure to keep up with the Joneses, it's preventing or causing some people to break the law or take penitentiary chances. I think that's in you if it's in you, but I could be wrong. I've never succumbed to those pressures. I thank God. That's not something that affects me, but it could be accurate. Bottom line, the last thing that he said was key. It takes time. We all can't make moves at the same time. It takes time. So again, there's always marketing terms, and I'm seeing it more and more of the covetousness, trying to keep up with folks, especially from the lens of the internet, where 96%, I think I'm being generous, is a fugazi. It's not true. And I say that just based upon the sample size of applications that I'm able to take And the numbers bear out that most don't have $1,000 to take care of an emergency. And not saying it's just the facts. So a lot of these things that you're seeing or hearing, generational wealth, consider the source. And what are these people manipulating you to do? I myself am an advocate of home ownership. I'm a licensed loan officer, and I bring these videos to get you to see things differently so that if you decide to become a homeowner or get on the housing ladder, you've considered all these other aspects. You consider the full matter, and not just from a lens of you need to do this, generational wealth or FOMO or any of those things. I want you to be able to breathe, understand what it is that you're getting into, know why you're getting into it, so that it could be a blessing to you. Because at the end of the day, when it comes to housing, it's about shelter ultimately. I digress. So I wanted, again, to bring up these videos today because I think we need to hear this message that keeping up with the Joneses is killing a lot of us, and it's preventing you from taking the first step, if you will, to generational wealth. Like you said, if that means you start a thing and it's allowed or it's able to continue to grow and to get bigger based upon you just being the first one and being a good steward over what you have and showing those that are coming behind you, your children or whoever it is, what's possible. And then as each generation comes, it gets better and better, you see? So it's not this contest that it's turned out to be where people are taking penitentiary chances or just getting themselves in a bunch of debt for the look of it, and it's not really healthy. So hopefully you understand where I'm coming from. Let's move forward.
What would you say are the three most important skills when it comes to building generational wealth that you've learned in the last 30 plus years?
Don't buy based on your ego. That is the number one thing. Buy based on what is the least expensive in the most expensive neighborhood. What you want to do is you want to get in the least expensive. That way you have more room for equity. Mm-hmm. Number two, do not ever buy in an HOA. Because if you buy in an HOA, somebody else controls your destiny. Mm. And number three, don't pick handbags over houses. I see so many people trying to keep up with the Joneses, buying a $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 pocketbook, and they're living in an apartment. They've got a $2,000 lease on some fancy-ass car, and they're driving it to an apartment.
So there you have it, an excellent way to end the video to sum it up. Don't buy with your ego. We have to learn how to look at things logically, and that really comes from really partnering with the right professionals that help us navigate that process. Because when we're buying, we're greedy. When we're selling, we're greedy. The thing that they can't help you navigate, though, is the need versus the want scenario. Be smart and don't put your ego in. Don't overextend yourself. The HOA thing, I'm starting to think more and more. I live in an HOA, and it ain't for everybody. And there are a lot of rules. And it's not been an issue for me. But if I were to buy again, most definitely I would not look for an HOA. So I think that's very sage advice, especially for a lot of you all that are looking to get onto the housing ladder. If nothing else, it's one less expense that you have as far as the HOA fee. In Texas, there's a saying, it's called big hat, no cattle. There's a lot of big hat folks walking around. You look the part, but you ain't got no cattle where the money resides. So don't be that person. Don't lie to yourself. Make sure that what you're doing when it comes to owning a home, you're doing it because of one of the reasons to really buy a home. Your family's growing, you're downsizing, you have a new job opportunity, maybe there was a death or divorce, one of those reasons. And typically when you do that and implement the other two things, then it bodes well for you. So there you have it, guys. If you are saying to yourself, you know what, I do want to get onto the housing ladder. I want to partner with somebody that I feel will help me make the best decision for myself. And if that's you, I would like to have a conversation. The first 15 minutes is free. It's on me. So you can go into the description of the video or the pinned comment to get onto our calendar so we can have a conversation to see if we're a fit. And if we are, we can go from that point. My time is up, and I thank you for yours. As I always say, let us be good to one another. Let us let grace abound. And before you get out of here, check out this video. Now, right over here. Think you'll like it. And for everyone else, indeed, y'all stay blessed.